Hey guys, it's Darkly Disturbed Tech Nerd here. I'm gonna try to upload a little bit normally now. Um, I just wanted to go ahead and give you a little bit of information. Um, what you see, of course, in front of me is kind of what I'm talking about. The one thing I wanted to bring up is I had a PlayStation 3 Fat I didn't want to repair. I do repairs, and I apologize, my tripod still does not work. Hopefully I'll get it fixed. Just maybe get a new one. But I had a PS3. I've had it sitting for probably a little over a year, just collecting dust, and I had a friend who wanted it. Now, I could have sold it to him, but I said no. I just gave it to him. And we kind of tossed things back and forth to each other, and he actually gave me this. Now, this looks kind of good. It's not as good as you think. Well, it works. Let me put it that way. But the previous owner, he nabbed it. My buddy nabbed it for $20, but the previous owner didn't take care of it. It's missing the battery door. It does charge. I checked it out. The hinge to the game is kind of all messed up, but when he gave it to me, it was gross. Now, he didn't do it. The owner did it. The owner didn't take care of it, so I went ahead and I restored it today at work. I work in tech. Saturdays and Sundays are really slow, so I keep tools on me, and I took it apart. I opened it up. I had a bunch of wet wipes because this thing was gross. It had bugs inside of it. Now, I urge all of you who have electronics, don't just put them somewhere and store them, because you will get crap in them. You will get bugs. Just don't. So I took it apart. I cleaned it out. And this is a newer PSP. I don't know. I didn't really look at the model, but I thought showing you guys this, kind of have some fun and go over my handhelds that I have. This is not all of them. I'm missing two of them. I have this makes actually my fourth PSP. I have the original. I don't know what happened to it. I do believe it was stolen out of my home. If I find it, wonderful. If not, I do have this one and two others. The other one, though, is a limited edition God of War, the first limited edition God of War PSP that came out. I gave it to my dad because I bought the second one that came out, and I'll show you that here in a second. But yeah, this is the one that I restored. And it does charge. I just need to charge. The battery's dead. But this will be great for traveling, because then I don't have to take my good one with me. I can take this one if something happens to it. I don't care. But yeah, I mean, it looks a lot better. I had to take it apart, clean underneath the screen. It was gross, but it's to manageable use. At least manageable use where I'll touch it. But I probably will manufacture a door to make that stick covered. But I got this a while back. I actually had a friend who needed some gas money and sold this to me for $20. It works. I like blue, as you can tell. But it works. And what stoked me was it came with games. I gave some of the games away to my friend that were worth quite a bit of money, but I got stuff in return for it. So the one game that I really thought was cool is I got Pokemon Sapphire. And I apologize if this is not focusing. There we go. I had somebody try to buy this game off me for like $10. I know it's worth more than that, but I do play it. It's my actually first Pokemon game I've ever played. That leads me to my next actual unit. So I had the original DS Lite, and I sold it. Stupidly, I sold it. So I ended up getting my DSi. I like it. I don't use the camera. The thing about it is, for one, it's blue. I got it for $60 used, but it's pretty much new. The screen was a little bit bigger, which I really, really liked, but I stopped playing it just because, well, I got tired of the screen being small. So I bought this from a friend for $40. That has stickers on it because cameras, and I can't have cameras where I work, so I had to cover them up. But the screen was bigger. I don't use the 3D. 3D is not my thing. So I like it. I still use it every so often. It has a battery pack on it because when my friend bought it new, some friend broke his charging port, so it docks, but the charge lasts twice as long, so it's a benefit to me. I still use it, but I upgraded to the 2DS SL. This is my favorite by far. I really love it. The screen size is pretty damn huge, and I use this all the time. I do have Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon on this, along with quite a few other games. Of course, Zelda Ocarina of Time, if I'm saying that wrong, I don't care. Along with Animal Crossing, sorry, both Animal Crossings. But yeah, this is by far my favorite. The display size, I will tell you, I recommend screen protectors because this controller, as well as that one right there, the joystick, will rub and mark your screen up. So I bought the Zelda case to keep it in, which luckily it came with screen protectors. So I put both screen protectors on this. A lot of people complain because of the stylus on this is so tiny. The stylus, to me, I don't care. I don't use it that often, but the size is perfect. I don't like the really long ones. My Zelda came with one, and it's huge. I don't use that. And I have a spare one in here just in case, but I don't use that. It's too big, and I don't like this on the end. So this is perfect, and it stores perfectly in the bottom of the DS. Sorry, can't do it while I'm on camera. But yeah, this is by far my favorite DS ever. But I did happen to pick up a Vita. So my same friend that sold me this PSP that I just restored sold me this Vita. This is by far, out of even my DS, my favorite handheld. Yeah, this is the original Vita. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this before, but I love it. I play it 99% of the time, even over my PS4. So I do have a PS4 Slim, as I mentioned. I recently got it. I went from a PS2 to a PS4 Slim, and I play this a lot. I have a lot of games. I play a lot of Lego. I'm an adult, but a kid at heart. But my favorite is, as I have for any of my gaming systems, God of War. I have God of War and Uncharted Golden Abyss. That's what I play mostly over and over again on this. But when I'm talking about my PSPs, I do have the God of War PSP. This is the second one. I had to buy this case separately. That is my God of War PSP case with my God of War cleaning cloth. Now, a lot of people tell me this is not a God of War PSP. This is a God of War PSP. This is Kratos Red. Matches his tattoo on his face and his body. And this is not black. If you were to actually look at it, it is a very, very, very dark purple. Why it is that way, I don't know. I don't understand the color scheme. But this is a God of War limited edition that I had gotten. I still use it. I still play it. This one has been very well taken care of because I keep it in the case. But this is another one of my handhelds that I have. If I could show you the other God of War, I would. I don't know where my father put it. But on the back, it has Kratos' face. It's not necessarily this red. It's more of a duller red. The whole thing is red, actually, the other one. And it is one of the first models of the new PSPs that came out. But it has Kratos' face on here. But this one does not. I was disappointed when I got the limited edition box set with this, that it didn't have Kratos' face on it. But it wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't a deal breaker because it does have the newer software. Granted, these aren't supported anymore, but I don't use it to go online. I use it just to play games. I do have a bunch of UMDs. I have some movies that I use because I can take this to watch movies if I choose. Same thing with my Vita. So I do use these for movies. But those are my handhelds that I have. One thing that I did want to talk about was I finally got an Android. No, I don't use it. My iPhone 8 Plus, still my daily driver. I'm recording with an iPhone 6s Plus. But I got a ZTE Blade. ZTE ZMax Pro. It's kind of beat up, but it works. It lets me get used to the Android software. Since I am a tech, I don't own Androids. I am well versed in troubleshooting, but I get to finally actually have one to toy with. Unfortunately, this one doesn't go past 6.0 because it's Metro PCS, so I am probably going to root it and change it up, put something else on it. It's a fun phone, and it's got a huge display. I mean, obviously bigger than my iPhone. Wouldn't make me switch just because of bigger display. I don't care for this type of interface. But this is kind of what's going to be more to come. I will be doing more tech stuff. I will be doing more unboxings, and I apologize that I didn't unbox my... Sorry for the mess. I didn't unbox my Battlefield 1 edition. I just got it, opened it up because my friend wanted the code. I just wanted the statue. Pretty sweet. And then my God of War, my Stonemason, didn't unbox that because I wanted to play the game. However, I will do a review of this statue. You just gotta give me time. If you have any questions or anything like that, just ask, post. I ask that you be nice. Don't post anything bad. I will delete that. I will block you. But that is what I have for you today. I will have more coming soon, and I will do more in-depth on certain things. I am new to YouTube, fairly new, so please, be patient with me. I don't have the money to go out and purchase the electronics. I get a lot of the stuff given to me, and they're old, not new. As I do get more and more into this, I will start picking up more stuff and be able to do higher quality reviews, okay? But feel free to comment, ask questions, request, and I'll do my best. Have a good day, guys. Have a good weekend.